One of the most important skills in being a phenomenal leader is about engaging your team and making sure that they're in this position that they are fully utilizing the systems that you have in play to deliver on the customer experience. And as far as I'm concerned, there's far too much individualism around what I want to do, around what I feel like doing, around maybe whether or not even we should even do that today. Hang on a second. This is about making sure that we've got engagement at the highest levels. Because when you bring people together and you instill them with this vision of what we're setting out to achieve, and you take them on this quest to go to that next stage in their own personal Everest missions, in thinking about what we're going to go and do as a business, in having a strong purpose that drives what we do every day in the pursuit of that reason that we exist in the world, that's the thing that literally binds us. Now, engagement is really difficult when you operate all of a sudden in a hybrid environment, when you operate in an at-home only environment, when you operate in an at-office. But literally, the only reason why it's difficult is because you're not really clear about what you're actually there to do. And purpose is absolutely the center of what great businesses do. So how do we drive engagement during these periods? Well, literally, it's not about the length of time, it's about the quality of what we do. So sometimes it's an initiative saying, you know what, we're going to have a little team meeting. We're going to do it every Monday, literally just for 15 minutes, where we spiral some cool ideas on some things that we can do. You know what we're going to do to drive engagement? We're literally just going to get out a piece of paper and we're going to write down all the things that we actually can do during this era of the great work that can be done and inspire our people to go and do that work on a daily basis. It's about having that conversation where we're connecting with people at a human level around what they want to achieve during this period and to assist them to go and do that. And to really get literally some of the simple pleasures in life to be the things that really count. Whether or not that's a walk outside, engaging in some beautiful sunshine, being able to go for a swim at the beach, being able just to absorb the great environment that's around you and to breathe in beautiful fresh air. All of these things are massively important. And how does it relate to team engagement? Because if people feel good, if they feel driven, if they feel connected, then ultimately they do their absolutely best work. So as a leader, as we go through the COVID era, now more than ever before, we've got to try new engagement measures. That might be about getting people to get really clear on what they'd like to achieve this week. It might be having more personal conversations with people. It might be about that conversation of just setting some really important work that they could do this week that would fundamentally change the game about how the business goes to operate. Now more than ever before, we need to engage with our teams. We need to have better quality conversations around the future and what we're going to be doing to be more agile and to adapt to these new conditions. This isn't done yet. There's plenty of years that this is going to go on for. And now more than ever before, we need to rally around our troops to get them focused around the purpose of the business, to make sure that we're clear on our current mission and what we do in terms of living out our values on a daily basis to make sure that we're the type of people that we actually really want to be in the marketplace. It's up to you to drive the engagement of your people. One of the simple things that we do is we use an engagement chart: plus, dot, minus. Plus means we're nailing it, dot means we're so-so, minus means we're nowhere.com. How good are we at meeting online? Are we a plus, a dot, or a minus? How good are we at actually doing a 45-minute call session and creating opportunity? Plus, dot, or minus? How good are we in being in a position that we can go and actually sell properties in digital environments? Are we a plus, dot, or a minus? When you start thinking about it in that way, what do we need to do to make sure that everyone inside the organization is actually at a plus, not a dot, or not a minus in those particular areas? The biggest opportunity is when everyone inside the organization is rowing the boat in exactly the same direction. And when you do that, you can win any market at any time in any location around the world. The secret: lift the engagement with your people, connect with them around what's important, thin it out, reduce the number of strategies that you've got in play, and do great work.